Good evening, Sunions. It is way late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Having a little trouble sleeping. Been spending my day answering comments. Thank you very much. I do love spending my day doing that, but it gets me pumped and psyched that apparently I'm so pumped and psyched that it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. Anyway, and as of this moment, I still have not heard anything about our fearless leader, Donald Trump. Okay, he still is among the missing, still may be possibly sick. First thing that comes to mind is if Donald Trump really is sick right now, okay, I can't imagine how his fan base is going to react to that because they gave Joe Biden so much grief, all right, for him trying to cover up his being sick. Now, I don't get into that, all right? That's a low blow on old men as far as I'm concerned. I didn't diss Biden for hiding his illness or being ill in the first place. The man is freaking 80. And I'm not going to get into Donald Trump's, grill, okay? I respect my elders like that. Plus, whether I like them or not, they are the president or were the presidents of the United States, and I'm giving them a certain amount of respect. Okay. That being said, I completely lost my track. So if Donald Trump is sick, I simply do wish him well. I mean that with all due sincerity, okay? Because I may have my differences with him and we have, we got our issues, okay? But I do remember a certain thing, all right? 2020, while I was homeless, living on the streets, okay? Operation Warp Speed, or whatever he called it, right? He made sure that I got a COVID shot. Okay, as a homeless person, he made sure I got a COVID shot for free. And the shelter I was at had no COVID patients whatsoever. Nobody got COVID in the shelter I was in. I only had one family member that got COVID, okay, when I could have had or should have had at least one person that I knew that should have been dead. All right, I thank our president for that, and I really, really hope he gets better, okay? But for you guys out there, it might be more fun for you if JD Vance does become president, because although I do have a certain amount of respect and I do kind of pull my punches on Donald Trump from time to time, whether you know it or not, I've got like zero respect for JD Vance. And if that man should become president, oh, I'll start becoming much more colorful when I talk about presidents. Yeah. Oh, you guys missed the George H.W. Bush years. Yeah, I was hilarious then. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to sleep again. Yeah, but I've got like another dozen comments I gotta answer. I really hope that I never become too famous not to answer y'all back.